yekoso ewon fancy enti we eye fancy na odo ohwe a na chese picture na ewo ho no eno no said amanfo etutu efom na ahwe said asase no womo aye no na eho ensem no nti we eye fancy nti galano ebi eno no ena otese amanfo anase ohu se amanfo edi enso ewo ho no we eye mopachi ho anano yede eho ensem ba ya ka kire ahemfo ene titu mpanyifo a ewo mfansi ene mpotem a sebi omo aye nhwehan ema saseseye ene ensuseye ekoso ewo eye mopa akiri ho no eno ena ya reporter ko ho no ma de okudwitwaye ebi ena ewo ho no sei Ghana nyina etiem ese se yanhwe na yanka galamsey no ehu ensem a sabi bia ewo se edie kwa koduru no yempe obekaya Central Region empotem ho Ghana Water Company ede betudwa se yanhwe ni yampe ne poma sibre ebe kakra by 2030 that's mfie beye nsia eda yanemu anhwe Ghana ebe kransuo ena yanom agese yensuo nyina no asei enti se biba na se yanka ho nsema na enye ne kwan so anu no nti we ye de ekoso ewo mfansi eho ensemfe part 1 eno no yenim se yebedomu asuko na afei yedi enkomo ahodo enso ede afa ho ewo de ekoso enso ewo mfansi no enso eho ato Kwabena eye reporter ono ena edi sadwumadie achi yeko na yene no edi enkomo ato good morning
good
na bokode
yame adom ma wo na so
yame adom yeso ho ye pa
yeah
na enei ade ba ko enei yamsa be ye kwankro wo Ghana hanom eye gadai na wodi ba ko achi wo mfansi bo enkomo
yo kodi me da se se na ye Kessben ya fa atu ye ho so se omo a omutu eye akudie hukum ha ena ma pass no ya fa atu ye ho se to bo won de wuro ama mpini ko ye o ma se de se omo hwe na se adwasa mo pam sa enipa no anasa omo chichi omo no fam na crash bia no ya fa atu ye ho so no sa be pepe eni ye no na otwe e ni kire mu e wo bra ye fe no eye fancy e wo atuma we beja south awa santimante mu ya na abadi ameka wasemi se ne be ya amasa nyina be hu na amasa nyina abete wasemi nti no eye baby a me kire mopa city na so dan no e wo no na chi pe na me no kasa yi no mnantie bi a omo ye illegal mining no akoso etu eye afuma gudie e wo ho a enyem na kwa na mitu ho no na je se ayaro ho pa ohe baby a so dan no wo na baby a ye nwanum no omutu eye afuma gudie na che se otunu kra na wonti ase e bo modin ase nka menya omo amoye adwuma no bem no modin kuma bu so se na hwan na mo mutumi na info adwuma na omo ye no hwan na mo kwan se omo nye adwuma no nanso no na mo munya humi na no ene ebi pa ebi defy ma bi na mkoto za afide omo de munya bold na omo go ho a na omo ye kolikoli ni bi o nti no omo de munya adaje ene ye kasa bat na e buta se hwan na mo mutumi na info hwan na show omo se sa ebia na onim se eye asorefo asase na eben asodan na omo di sa manu wo no hwan na mo kwan se omo nye na so manu ye se nya dia omne eye omne me be kasa ndike wodi se obusa me a illegal mining amanfo tu enam na pass no me de ko eye influence ya mo kwa so de chipe no ena enipa bi etu eye mining go wa o hwe infoni a that TV no so na ye dan say illegal mining no ebi ekoso e okrom pa enya asam koto pa
yo ato waka de say na mame Musa say o conference kronum na mpayifo so nsembe no moka
me compare first kronum na me bo mo de say menya eye authority ho na me no mo edi komo kakra na ke odi emnante okrom no de obehie obi ano ni be obehie ne bia no obi a ye kalamse ni bi No person say go pepeni bi dia obi na obi fiu
Emnante na wo enfensi krom no obi aye gala ne bi
obi aye man ni bi obi a say anapa say wuhia obi a o hye walenti boot mo hye na taade je do ko site
wow
nti obusa na o pepeni bi a obi anu a o ka kire na me bɔ mɔde sɛ yɛ krom de nyante sɛ ɔhene eni krom wɔ nti ebusuapɛni bi na hwɛ kuro no so na me bɔ mɔde na sɛ kemanya sɛ ebusuapɛni no na me no edi nkɔmɔ because kewodi ɛba man ne ho nsɛm a yɛdi akyerɛkyɛ paa ɛmiɛmiɛ ahodoɔ bebree a me no kasa yi ɛnɛ nsuo ahohono no sɛ wokɔ na sɛ ɔmo gyina nsuo no so a ɔmo yɛ tototo no sɛ wokyi sɛ nipa no na obusa ne sɛ wɔn na ma ne tumi sɛ omre nsuno so a ada sɛ obɛbɔ asam ne man edin ana sɛ obɛbɔ ɔhene a ɔwɔ edin sɛ saa ɔhene no na agye sika ɛna asam ne man no so agye sika ansa na wɔma kwan sɛ tɔdototo no bɛsi nsuno so na fa bla na bɛyɛ adwuma kewodi enti sɛ obi ɛyɛ mining ɛwɔ baabi ani kwa so ɔyɛ mining na ne kɛsɛ ɛyɛ penimu bi na ama na kwanya sɛ ɔnyɛ saa mining no wɔ hɔ enti sɛ ne na ɔmo ka sɛ ɛyɛ ekrom wɔ ɔhene bi ani hɔ na mmom abusuapɛni bi na hwɛ kuro no so no na ɛkwakɔyɛ sɛ ɔno na kyerɛ ama kwan a ɛnante no etu efuma gudie ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛnyɛ ɛmna kwan so ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ enti ke wɔde me kokrom wɔde na so ma nya penimu bia na ma nya obi ampo ɛma na nkyerɛ me sɛ papa wei anaasɛ abusuapɛni ne yɛ pɛre no kora no efi okura ni ɛhɔ a na me sign because na boys no afi the way I know mo ne me edi nkɔmɔ ɛfa me mu sɛ ebi a motumi aye bibi o na mesama chia me band ke o sana tie pepe
ato o de me fancy na nu se ye bedi achi ye nwie na menim se omunnim asunsun swanso ema wo mo because se fancy den kam nim se nka clay work no mo ye eye kula no mo ne jag no mo ne tiles ye di tututu dan su na nka mo ye ese adwuma no koso na se so munyina gya digala
oh ke o di ande koso omo a omo yes adwuma ne de omo gusu a omo yes adwuma no na emom eno se eno so osa galam se ne de ya de a atia de pa o se wo fa enfensi ekuro mu na uwura ma na wo se wo de ko eye site am ne ko twa de bi wo ke wo de ko ho ema ma me bia na woni ne kunu atokoko kokoro mo hwe kire ni nyina de agu e de hoy galam se mene ma bi ablante bi akasa na o ye kuani amma ta kuani no ahia ya na esema na wo ka ni so wo so nyane se wadue aye moko fuo na so galam se fuo no aye se omo maniska nanka omo atumi atu mine no e wo so omo atu gude no wo so wampre ade chi ye obaye omo tu ni moko nyina e de agu ema omo ye mine wodu wo mo krokratuo wotumi enyo omo hwe wo ye kurani na wa se omo mbeko a enya de a ono na so kratuo ne no oba presa one ne nko no o sika se o ne ho de se o enti wo presa wo de no kurani no ye ba ne se obesu e wo ho enti ke odi se me no fa ye sa en fancy ane ne important ade ko adwuma obeja no south one de a ke odi ni ma ye nwana ma mo tu fuma gudi o ho a enam na class no ade a ha adwene wo pa anya asatkotoa all the video na make one say nyina oh wa the evidence e dey say the make nyina no no kre oh ho say na kewodi nye honko a na say ye ba manso ngosi kurom ene ye ba manso wa tere so ye ba ye no omo a no mo osuo no so a omo tu ofuma gudie no eni ba makoma wotwe ena police quarter so omo na omo sa so omo pe no omo pie ni wa omo bo din a na omo firi manso omo ina obi afri voter ebi firi krachi ebi firi voter ena obi na ato chanfan no ena odi ama omo tinsuo no so ena omo ye adwuma until the end of the weekend no na omo nipa kwa na ne ma hye etinsuo no so no na obagiska na watwe omo ka na omo de ko me buta ne say na ohina wo krom wo ohun ze sa adwuma odi we koso asem o manfo krom wo nyina ka se dwuma de na koso no eno so hyase ogiska ansa na makwan se ko na koye adwuma no wo so ndi ufa wa tra so manso woda so da so and those kind of things na yori ekone ye beko na so se ahemfo a almost some potem one. So man gets a scatino, not some of my phone from where through the air. There's no way say if you organ has no any bet me after that because Obia Giska or Wanyas and Gotakodi.
Yo. Ato my efforts here na me so di akira o de reports ndo do na besan abre da se na no pay ato Kwabena reporter na oti ne nka no se enei emfansi de no de aba na o de adeko manso se enei okwa mpanyifo ewukrum ho de uyom firimu a enye yom nyina ka ho bi ena magada no ekoso mianko enkran mianko the Catholic Church Archdiocese a ewo enkran Yenra John Bonaventure Kofi wono enedano enano omo yomadwen se omo ekompaibo enantie na omo ediaye yikyire ediakire aban efa gadamsi ho na omo tu anamon nom se ho anamon no moturasa amanfo bi de omo ho frafre mu a enya botai omo de tu anamon no enti wo ka kyero mo se omo anamon no mutu no enye political ti wo mo de amanyosem ewurawura mu no wo mu enyai na wasan editu dwa ekache organized labor say baby agadamse anase illegal mining kona kwa kuduru no enye se ye ko strike asem ye nyina yempe kwan a ye befa so a ye betimi akon yanko ne ntie Archbishop Bonaventure Kofi nsema oditu dwa no.
Archdiocese is the one organizing a prayer walk, environmental prayer walk against Galamsey. Is being hijacked by some political elements, making it Catholic Bishop Conference action. No, it is not the Catholic Bishop Conference action, and we do not support either the organized labor strike. The Galamsey issue is not a political issue. It is environmental, it is social, it is community, it is industrial, it is work situation, employment situation. It has a lot of ramifications. About 4 million people are involved in Galamsey, directly or indirectly. In the legal mining also, directly or indirectly. Workers, sellers, buyers, transport, food, drinkables, edible, construction. A lot of activities are related to the mining, legal or illegal. A dialogue with all stakeholders will be able to solve the problem. It is not only a political issue. It's not only politicians involved. Surely politics can do something, but it should not be seen as a government failing to stop Galamsey. So all of us collectively, all of us who are also cutting wood and destroying the environment, all of us are involved. And so the Catholic Bishop Conference has not embarked on a demonstration as such. It is Accra Archdiocese embarking on prayer work, environmental prayer work. It should not be misconstrued. It should not be hijacked as a Catholic Bishop Conference demonstration. It is not a demonstration at all, please. So that is the explanation now. We are eyes open, we are awake, we are monitoring the situation, and you will keep explaining. Our Secretary General, Father Clement Ej, has explained it on Joy FM, Joy TV, that Accra program, IDAS program, is not Catholic Bishop Conference program, but perhaps some have not heard it. That's why I'm adding my voice now. We all become ambassadors. We pray stakeholders will find a peaceful way of solving this problem. Thank you very much. God bless you.
God bless you to Archbishop John Bonaventure Kofi. I know Archbishop Ewo Enkran. And ode atudwa se enye demonstration, a prayer walk. Omo bompire se be stakeholders. Ebenya anuye edi etia aye Galamsey. In fact, me enfantudwa na men can categorically clear, emphatic say Kessben Media enim se ebusua penny na ohwe akire ewo fancy ho no ena hyase agada no ekoso ye ka way with clear evidence ye wo ano evidence ewo ho no ma eba de eden ye beyi ba ye ka kire no se wenyai na ono ne mfefo enyai na ɔma nyai sɛ ɔmo sensase na baabi a wɔse apagya ɛkɔ so ɔhene korɔ ɛna wɔse apagya korɔ a sɛdeɛ si wɔ sabromo no yɛbɛpagya ɛde akɔma ɔhene na ɔhene etu ho anamɔn yɛnso yɛkasa yi koraa no mɛyɛ sure sɛ manhyia ɛbɛte nsɛm yi a yɛka nti abusuapanin yɛ a ɔwɔ mfɛnsi yɛwɔ all the evidence a ɛkyerɛ pefee sɛ wo ɛna wɔhyɛ ase a wama kwan ɔno mpanyinfoɔ yɛ a saa dwumadi bɔne no ɛrekɔ soɔ ɛwɔ mfɛnsi ɛho ansɛm ɛno no afei miɛnkɔ organized labor ɛna the president ɛkɔyɛ nhyiamu na organized labor ɛde wɔn ansɛm ɛkɔto aban anim wobɛkae a wɔn ɛde aba abɛto dwa last week 1st of October sɛ nyame yɛ adom a 10th of October wɔn ɛbɛtwa fa mɔntere so na wɔn de wɔn nadeɛ agu fam sɛ aban anyɛ sɛbi wɔn edi mansa wɔn de ɛbrɛ wɔn aban sɛ wɔn mɔmɔden na wɔn ban everything na sɛ on put a halt on all mining activity on revoke license a ɛma amanfoɔ kwan ma motu mining ɛwɔ a forest reserve no emu wɔn kɔkɔ hyia aban na wɔn kɔ hyia aban no nsɛm ahodoɔ bɛyɛ num ɛna epiem ɛwɔ hɔnom a aban ɛde ɛto wɔn anim na sei ɛna teɛ ɔsɛ a commitment by the government to revoke the environmental protection mining in forest reserve regulation 2023 LI 2462 when parliament reconvened in October the parliament trasia sa LI instrument no wɔn ɛbɛyɛ firi 2 intensify enforcement of laws prohibiting mining in water bodies and forest reserves with a reaffirmation that these areas remain red zone for all forms of mining. Na kyerɛ sɛ mra sɛbi ɛma yɛ kwan sɛ yɛnkotu gold ɛwɔ nsuo mu ɛne yɛn forest mu no wɔn ɛbɛhyɛ mu ɛkena na wɔn ayɛ no sɛ ɛyɛ no go area ɛde ma ɛyɛ company na sɛ obi bia sɛ ɔkɔ akotu mine wɔ hɔ. C. Empower law enforcement agencies to eliminate illegal mining activities from these protected zones. Na afei yama wɔn a wɔhwɛ ɛma asomdwei ɛne yɛhwɛ ɛma mmara ɛyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ yɛ man mu no yasan ahyɛ wɔn na wɔatumi etu saa nneɛma yi ase ɛde afiri hɔ. D. Cooperation between the Attorney General and the Chief Justice to ensure the swift adjudication of illegal mining cases. Na omo ene amai ka PM krachipe na nfa se PM penning ena afei Chief Justice enso womo ene no edi nkomo se be ya ensem efa illegal mining ho ebedidi ne 10 man free home. The tosunum support for a pact for all presidential candidates to commit to depoliticizing the fight against illegal mining. Ena almost say omo agitum se eye amanyoku bia ena afei wo wa wogina se yento abama omo se mampani bia no wo de omo sabehye krata ase se ye kase yetu eye gadamse ana se illegal mining ase a ye nyina yemfa yensanhya se no bi amfa nkoya amanyosem we eye ensema wode abetu adwa sansemi eto adwa ena organized labor esan eba abonten ena omo se omo demands no aban entimi emmiti enti omo hwe anim a ene wokyena enu kyena nwumre enkosi eyeya woda anopa na aban enye hu bibia womo edi womo nade no egu fom na omo aye yekyere anase omo enkwa adwuma atuatua edi etia ban efa eye galamsey no eno ensem ho na sansem soro ye ena concern labor unions enso ba abonten de krata ba abonten se da bi ensem ya nkrofo yi de yente ase yenko tie omo spokesperson Dr. Solomon Fokru ensem a ode tudwa omra omo so authority ase da bi ensem ya omo kan emfa kwam yente no
ema mu nyina die tie gina ha na se ye ba ya mu nyina be kan ho ne se enema bi ko so wo Ghana ha ye nyina ye ninje ho ye bompa ye de ahodin tech se be ya saa nyama no betwa ono na mo frɛ no illegal mining mitwi be ye wo mo mutu efom sika emfa kwan pa so mo se ye nsu ne ye kwaye ne enema bebre no ye nyina ye ninje ho ye nyina de ahodin ne boa se de be ya saa nyama no etu betwa wokɔ America for no de sika bebree wura mu fight sɛ illegal migrants ne saa nneɛma no nyinaa to betwa still a bɛkɔ so deɛ ba ɔno nkyerɛ sɛ America for no bɛ declare sɔre sɛ labour unions declare sɛ America obi ankɔ adwuma deɛ yɛn mpanimfoɔ a yɛfrɛ wɔn labor organized labor sɛ disorganized labor no keka no yɛn bi ntwitwi aso bi kora bi nim wɔn mpo I have been a member and I say that I have members me almost 20 years now in good standing me who wɔn da obi ama ho bebusa yɛ bibia yɛte hɔ no nso wɔn say free time fo kɔ no yɛn nkɔ adwuma yɛde nneɛma bɛgu fam laalae obi ntumi nka kyerɛ no sɛ meyɛmfa me nneɛma ngu fam ɔmmra fam no mbɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu deɛ nti a wɔse ma yɛnkɔ adwuma ɔmfa road map ɔm de ato hɔ de ama aban ani so ɔmfa ɔno nso mɛto dwa ɔmo nso nkyerɛ suggestions ɔmde ma aban sɛ ɔmfa wei so because yɛn yɛwɔ academia de ɔmfa saa nneɛma no ɛnto dwa ma yɛhunu sɛ aban yɛama suggestions abcd wɔani so anaa de wei sɛ na ɔde so deɛ a nneɛma no to ɛbɛtwa ɛti sɛ wɔani so deɛ a ɔno na wotumi ka kyerɛ sɛ strike should be the last resort aban yɛtena so almost 8 good years ni ɛti sɛ aka 8 weeks now say 8 weeks in there so you know so the solver there's something wrong somewhere America no omo no organize or disorganized labor America no omo dey as omo declare strike in this animal bibi tell kakra on twitwiri agwena no
we a doctor Solomon Kwating and ode ensem atudwa from one doctor to another doctor we a medical doctor Solomon Foku Solomon Kwating Foku right. Dr. Emmanuel Asante, a medical doctor, on also a or say Ghana Medical Association's Galamsey strike needless, likely to kill more people than Galamsey itself. We in Sama Dr. Sudia Tuja. Say as a medical, dedicated medical doctor and a long-standing member of the Ghana Medical Association, I feel compelled to voice my concerns regarding the obnoxious nationwide strike proposed by organized labor in response to the challenges posed by illegal mining, commonly known as Galamsey. While we are all deeply aware of the grave health risk that Galamsey presents, as highlighted by extensive research, this complex issue cannot be eradicated overnight. It demands a sustained collective effort. Our responsibility as medical professionals and indeed as citizens is to contribute meaningfully to this national fight by advocating for practical solutions rather than exacerbating the situation through actions that may harm our patients. It makes no sense to sentence our current patients to death simply to protect our future patients. It is simply unconscionable to deny people of dialysis in emergency unit, etc., our services. Illegal mining is an insidious threat to our water bodies, environment, and health. To address this effectively, we must engage in public sensitization and education, particularly within affected local communities. We need to help them understand the devastating consequences that illegal mining has on their health and livelihood. In tandem, our security and forestry institutions must be revitalized and properly resourced with the tools and logistics required to protect our precious natural resources. The enforcement of laws must be firm and consistent, and we should consider the establishment of civil defense units. These units, comprised of local citizens trained to safeguard their natural resources, can collaborate with the police and other security agencies to protect our environment, especially our water bodies. However, a nationwide strike by GMA will be both unethical, hypocritical, and counterproductive. As medical doctors, we have taken an oath to save lives, abandon our patients, many of whom are in critical conditions and battling life-threatening condition is not a solution to the illegal mining crisis. It is our duty to serve, to act in the best interests of our patients, regardless of external pressure. This is not a time to abandon those who depend on us, especially for reasons that are not directly related to patients' care. Let us not lose sight of the fact that we are healers first. We must stand by the vulnerable, our patient. In this regard, I suggest 1, GMA not to take part in any form of strike. 2, GMA should call organized labor to engage Nananom small-scale miners and community leaders in mining areas to find solutions to eliminate illegal mining. 3, GMA should engage organized labor to set up a roadmap including the amendment of laws undermining the preservation of forest reserves. And 4, get the main leaders of the major political parties into a meeting that will bring them face to face with the public to commit to the common roadmap after elections. In conclusion, I strongly urge my colleagues to resist any calls for a strike. Instead, let us use our influence and expertise to support the ongoing fight against illegal mining while upholding the ethical standards that define our profession. Together, we can play a part in solving this problem without jeopardizing the health and lives of those who need us most. Thank you. We Dr. Bakoso dear no say a womb say a illegal mining dear nenso yenfa kwan paso na yentimi enso enko illegal mining na dear etie enso enono. Right. Enti was say doctors dear denso mbese vunkwa. Oh. Nini se womo ekun ehwere nkwa. Enti omo jomo na de na gu ho. Na sebi omo ba ha ya sabia no omo mewu ana we yensema obisa. Ekamfa we nsoso ansa no wabam. Data on small scale mining license issued. Year 2012. Mamen kan year. License issues at 332 and at 2012 year issue year. 2013 283, 2014 105, 2015 320, 2016 360, 2017 7, 2018 nil, 2019 103, 2020 621, 2021 11, 2022 148, 2023 38, 2024 93 total from 2012 up to 2014 no a year mako 2400 and
it was started free 2012 cause 2016 are buying way a free and as 2015 are buying NBC free just
meba
sanka me so make me total
meba we are meyamo yabotre ti okani nyina boma from MPP NDC 2443 licenses any issue from 2012 to 2016 1402 licenses ena ye issue ena from 2017 to September 30 2024 1014 not just from 2012 to 2016 1402 as against 2017 to 2024 September 30 1014 and I say licenses are valid up to date and 984 and are valid up to date.
So we have been misinformed.
By who?
Oh, say you can't say one time me cross and we made a submission wa ha. Say government way and am license because of udin komo about galamsey any yekoye mining a license na what people tell you eti enra hwampo enra mpanimfo ni bi kasaka say yen media for no yeti asema ansa ne yebeka no e was set ye wura mu yie ehwemu yie because radio very powerful they obetena ha obeka no amanfo gidi pa so until I make us say we have been misinformed from 2012 ebesi 2016 I NDC aban efreja so no 1402 licenses were issued and every 2017 right
yeah 27 to 30th September 2014
1014 why the end doso eti adan na dede bebrebe
omunyina anya de say a license okay let me put it right a license but akoya say ye de sobo no ebo aban ya wote so yi
what you say meanwhile obi issue more echen obi.
Yeah.
Anyway, I will not dwell on that. Impacho ekwen madam me kwan se
Yenko.
Okay.
Over to you, Joe Latte.
Thank you. Yo, and sana me submission yi me wramu pa no. Mame mo bia o tie yen, ene de o tie akobo obi amane. Say de ekoso no, wo chena sunsunsanso ye nyina ye de.
Yeah.
Say ye papa ye de. Eye bone nso a
If you do good,
you do for
you
yourself.
do for yourself.
And if you do bad too,
You do for yourself.
You do for yourself. Into die, mobi shawachi. Enya yodium. Obi nhye ukutu pan. Na ye. Ananso wo de, ye wadwen se obi e dinti. Ene ya mensu medibi. Ye nyina eka gum ne ya se no. Because the government has lost control. But a mare mfi say, as I see one kasokra na, with descendants. Wo mama, generations to come. Omba so baba betudin. Say ye na asumasi. Wo hene asumasi. Minister asumasi. Ene ma
Ebusia peni asumasi.
Ene ma kwan mo mokoye sa de we na nei.
Assemblyman.
Abana beto ye.
Hwan opinion leaders. Omo ka bi ewo mi unit committee for.
Etu de mo say yese oyifro. Winim fro. Ba fine. Ese oye nini. Onim se ne to ene o se no. Me nsore nantinti da bia me pa me to ase. Pa o to ase ya na o to no da o be sore anante na ye wa wo dia. Good. Organized labor say. Dienti a omo yesa strike yi. The government's failure to declare a state of emergency. The government's failure, good, to declare. Now, what is a state of emergency? A state of emergency, no, a situation of national danger or disaster, which is accepted. The air a national danger or national disaster, in which a government suspends the normal constitutional procedure, in which the government suspends the normal constitutional procedure. Now, can the air Emma Abai suspending normal constitutional procedure na?
Okay.
Na ubewia osi in order to regain control. Yes. Your government na sadie se organic control over the air coffee. Na one say ya mra no anase mra bia ya twra ye de mane e man bia no. Emra no de makwan e wo baabi no. Esan so si kwan e wo baabi o. Enti wo kase government in suspended normal constitutional procedure no. Government no constitution no so our right. Say obi say asase bi nti. Me stopping normal constitutional procedure. Na me declare state of emergency.
But that's the question I want to ask.
Now, and some government bet me declare the state of emergency no. Your constitution no be man no ho kwan. Ewo baby. And no dan chania. Asase na yes no no. Your institutions omu nyina so wo control ewo so bi. So those in power, have they sat down with all these institutions now? A be a lands ministry, a be a lands commission, a be a minerals commission, a be a EPA, a be a forestry commission. It's a one mudimrikei, said the enche be another Dr. Fokuo, eka huasamno. One mudimrikana was here, dear Nation sono. Have you sat down to think through? Says institutions here me boss president and now say you masadia was so mutu sa na moino ya more time am say institutions way atnase because say yes ye tu sa na mo no a forestry commission will become environmental protection agency will be kawom. Lands Commission will be kawom. Lands Ministry will be kawom. Minerals Commission will be kawom. And to say we KODNT. Now me Lands Commission, na PSA Forestry Commission. Now of a coffee EPA. We KODNT who sorry ya. One consult PSA. One consult me. One consult of a coffee PA or EPA. Ufiti as a medical state of emergency. Over assassina ye nyina ye wotumi e wo so no.
Okay.
Eti na papa ne simirika na omu tuo no. Ehwehwe na so. Eti eye mre na wase ye nya. Edi man penimfo no penimfo kra so futi preko pause ya. E mo chapa. Eno ni ye judgment debt bebrebe no. Because nipa bi be bo wutuja. Eti ye bo wutuja ne se bi so wo ye pani no wan fa adwene no. An two paper so. Na one digest ya de ni ya wo betu na mo amampo America. Ochena edi how ebebre enti doctor Fokuo can be or say you don't correct wrong
with wrong
you don't correct
wrong
wrong
yemfa de enye
ensan kwasa
de enye
enti o can some way or say our views have not been taken sa video no boche yanka we nyina bebem our views have not been taken. Few people at the top, they know what they have been taken.
They know what they have been taken.
Sano kanye, wakasa asem no so. It's we and also they can't make decisions for us. We are in academia, and also we are teaching, and you just get up there and you make a decision. Say ye chradie, yenja de chre, pathologist, onja in ejuma. Doctor or your operation onya na adwuma obia everything must come to a standstill obia so odin enti adea emra bi da ho a emra no already e declare say illegal na ye illegal awia enu nti ke odi emeye morning show anopai dear headmaster was say okwashama school education ministry omunyina na organized labor no what you say munim institutions are ewom
abuso amanya sa ban ye de opesa oye mo nti also mu take that step so that ban be hu sade no edu critical condition ti aban and take step.
Dr. Fokuo say ono no is spokesperson for UTAG and a member of the organized commission or say this is wrong, it is not right. Eti Oba Ashanti regional concerned members of organized labor in Ashanti region give leadership 48 hours to engage members before we comply. Sadiano say, ye papa, enka omunka se leadership na momu declares a strike we no. Yeah, you want Shanty region kwa mamo 48 hours. Come and engage us. Or we no, and I say they should cancel whatever they have issued first and come back to us.
All right.
It's much my issue. But those at the regional levels, Krano, you didn't consult them. You didn't engage them. Now, organized labor. Organized labor, Nejuma, anything. Or say organized labor is an association of workers united as a single and representative entity to improve, the economic status and working conditions of employees. Enti when na one mining sector or send a juma or yen yentia ne kayi enti ye dia organized labor for some monkomaye.
Okay. And lawyer Nassamo Ritujan, he made mention of all these things. Say omo mandate nankasan looks as if say they've gone beyond their mandate.
That is it.
To look at other things. But they are also Ghanaians and they are pressing home for what they think is good for Ghana.
I will come to that. And untina hanombe stresses say Omajumano is to improve the economic status, yesikasem, and working conditions. Enti, you have stepped out of your boundaries, though you are acting as citizens and not spectators. But the right thing must be done. Say, no, there is a deepening crack within the organized labor. Enti papa yo ka say Dr. Fokuo ni mu oduru pa o. And so say few people be. And atena baby. Nka dia no, it should be to say that you can say the word collective. ade ne
nyina ya gya
efa ye nyina ye ho nti e wasenke ye nyina kra mo send letters communicate eba me ye nyina ye read ne ya gya tum so any ade no it is true e wase ye de ye nan esi fom
all right
ba we ba ya obi eti ba bi no no ni sika o prepre o wi a wakoton adi nti doctor bi a o ye operation on fa ne na de ngu ho na nkrofo ngu
all right let us say
2 minutes
2 minutes man yes 2 minutes man
I mame in fancy there na ya ka ho asem
yeah
serious you know on say ya catch us mining be it small scale mining or community mining
yentia
Ghana for nyanum say yentia and no so na constitution no mra no makwan say omo eye and no kra so say makwan ma Ghana nimba eye because on the last game man no yes can I do room
yentimi
and until them random kwan said the small scale mining the community mining no ye dia I don't know obi ofra bonten so intima mesim Ghana mra no e catch us say so person obeye obebi adwuma ho ma ye adwuma obebi a obefa ska no I think say $2 million or so do betin dey bi adwuma e be ye last scale mine na obeye enti we na ye no I was say on mine no timamufo no e na ye dia na me catch us say in fence dia no ohena wawu no a ahemfo no penifo ho abusa penny na ye in charge say ohwe kro susie na ohwe kro no mu na omu tu foma gudie essence ase na essence properties japade ho no na ye ka ho asemi hwe ba bi a mopa asori we hwe ba bi a nsorenda hwe akwan ni nie o say horaksa police barrier so e Johnson so ni na o tu aba be say kwan no o me am concerned say e kwan a krom ha say we 1 kilometer of asphalt road a o ni bu a car da so na say o man no boka ye sa kwan ni nyina wie na wo se wo sika wo peninti no wo de wo so akose no akoya it's not nice eje de ya ka se ye ka ka che obusa pani wo de kro nsa wonsa na ehwe mu nyina kire se wo na wo makwan se omuntu sa efio kro mu no omun se kro mu no se kwa kire sa se no be da kire do ha enye me kro mu de obeta kwa kodi akotu fuma gudie obi ani oni asem ba kro no a amanfo so aboka si dan se yensiesie kro no na wo so de pentu san so be se no no abusa pani yesraw ye ye nimo na ye ka kire say edifrin na kope na wo your friends say next week Monday
so when to one man
ye kwa himfie ye ko otu mfo te ko so say de otu sabranu mu hine no edi mpanimfo no the same thing ye nka say pudio nse na mu ese dia jo no ho ye nyina ye bedi what you say pudio si a e bedi jo etie de emfensi abusa pani ye ka kire say your video say evidence bibia dead perfect say ye wo na wo say kire say onkofo no yedium ye ka kire yam yadom Friday by Saturday ye gada ye evidence bibia de court kokoso mensi certification ne akobeki official complaint say de ekoso nie ya ka abusa pani wo ho ontu ho na mo bia nto ye wura adawroma so dia wo ye no ano obesese na awia boy no saa so na ensuo so abeyo enti mfansi mopa akire ho mfonifo aboka asiadan se ye makoro nya fe na obi akotiti ni moremu dia asiadan se ye makoro mu ayefa ayete no bisu ba betuase na who does that who does that enkofo ye ka ho asem ano crancy ye nwie ne ka ya tu duanom ayi sabonum eben mfensi ho ya na mu de che say sa kwan no so de ahemfo ho de panifo ho de wo de ye tu ba ko no na ba ko so ye
omonti
no you don't do that ye pa cho ye kire oman sa ya nchechire oman ne sa etie de Kwabena ye ka kire busa pani o mfensi ye de ya ba ho ye ba de ko ya hwehwemu in fact said the identity no ye kan bebre de ya kwa koduru ye kan bebre ba ye de ye nam kwan so a ka kire so mo nche ofie ye nam kwan so ka kire wo say de ya koduru no metwe nko twa bi atwere na fe 200 mo na mo ko no omu nyai asase ne se da kire kakaka mo nko akire odo mo kodi obi anfa obi aho but the kro mu no a o me se kro no sense ase se akwan ye no de na odaroma ye hu bibi na quick one
organize labor there no
na bi organize labor kra me there ye fuma gudie who say so ye successive governments now omo fele o man dia
omo nyina
omo de o man hwemo
wo mu nyina da
saa so bo no ye mfa mo ba akofo
wo mu nyina da
oh sani Archbishop Bonaventure kan I say we have to take a holistic approach.
Yes, nationalistic
view. Did you get it?
Yes.
Yeah, you to adwene no. Because when say issue we a security threat o.
More
security threat. Unemployment rate so say mebunu wo krom no nya adwuma nya ya no so security threat, national security threat.
Yeah.
So no hwa.
O balance equation.
Enti say ya antrase na ya nhwe na ya say ye bia galam ye nsa ase no say insurance no say nti omu nyina free mu so a na obusa won so nkro no so omu ba fie no so na omu go no ba fie no.
Ba se ba bi ho ye betimi abane.
Eno nti na make tell say we no enye mani bia na galam say. Enye mani bia na galam say. Oh, enti si ya nhwe ni ya bra.
Mo a omu di nkomo ona so mo wo mining we na nkasam no busom bia obi aka say banning total mining there of
but say nya possible say nka last scale mining na ke be pa ke be brand na last scale mining na ko be last scale mining then ka judgment data ka betua unum judgment data ubetua oko ban last scale mining say any form of active mining bia
ya ban
ya ko ban ya unum judgment data or mama so betua tua temi ka chore say hwe yen mercury omodi tinsuo so wo mo sensuo no ene professor Sampede Ekasar also omiehu sunsanso the chain no enya ketoa and namo a now which meeting na no so na room na kra wutimi
enwura
adesa
kontomire nom
because adesa emwai eba bonten benum nsuo omuso no nsuo ekomumu na oni memre dodo a ekam a etimi ye enti si ya mfa kwan papa bi so no ye ya ntutini ye abe ha dwen pa na mesra se omo epese ye to abama omo yin omo mema Ghana fo hu because 8 weeks aka there o timi ka se mfa hu pepre nkran mu mfa nkran enti going forward no aban bi obeba no wose kwan be so befa so a wose illegal mining no obetumi atu ase na ofa ne sei mo me hwe sa de ne ye this ya hwe ya ebekuyen ena small scale miners association unse me blame omo pa asam yi koso yi omunim nkofo omu illegal mining ena o maka omanu atum no maka omanu atum
eba so ne de aframo
eti den mo pa den na mo small scale miners no association no mo na mo legal mining no a mo ye ma mo nkata no he say 980 something na is it active to say over 2000 no ye only 981 na active to say ya mo ye adwuma eti mo ye nimo site eni adwuma mo ye omo amabe frame na omo ye adwuma de same mudie no small scale miners mo ye hwe hanodo mo ti ho ye ka asem igumo so so you can't talk, you can't defend mo tumi kwa ya arrest can't you do the arrest last 2 weeks or so and it's more past you want to say omo no mo na mba kwotete sangofo amkwoti ngofo task force bi kwoti ngofo bi kura na to go di bi kwaka ho a mo sisi omo chamfa sisi nsuo so eti I don't know akosi say mo review no dey na akosi na sa ha dey ye start project bi a policy bi a enye review enye review nti ye hu ne fa be hu dey ye be ye koduru eni be ye kwa na
anyway
what's game man association no it is not nice
mo sorry
na mo memekasa na mo ntu omo ye boni tie mudi no so mo ntu omo so sa what's game man for adai na organize labor for am ka some you eye adwumayefo nkabomuku sebi nya aba adwumayefo nko a na kabomu ye organize
labor yeah
small scale miners workers in na mo ye members ye tie na ye members enti mu de e benefo se yenkum twafo nija enti mu no mo ye adwuma de mu nyidi na yengu we mo small scale miners mo yengu mo adwuma so how do you form the labor the association
all right
mma ho aden but somebody enti organize labor yes you have every cause to strike to demonstrate it is there but the maker trying say small scale miners workers na musi yengu moduma no they are also part of your association so you don't think about them
right.
their welfare and their family and all that no because election year so American chiro obi oye labor expert ya beka chiro during election year organized labor Moana Montold government a Jojo and yes strike and demonstration. A bassa a man for whom you know because others say the opposition party is sponsoring you and that's all I could judge them dear beside the government in power. It's not nice. It's very slow when the dear Cosinano or Biabon you so but yet do no yan fan prehon lazy man approach and for solving issues. But that's 2 minutes.
Thank you very much. 2 minutes. No. Okay, my man can I PMP4 birthday message. I'm to come about me. In name. Also, the People's National Party has sent warm wishes to Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as he turns 61 today. That was yesterday, October 7th. The PMP urged the new Patriotic Party's presidential candidate to reflect on the state of our beloved country. In particularly mentioned the Galamsey menace, which has witnessed the indiscriminate destruction of water bodies. The future of our nation is at risk. The party statement issued by the chairperson and leader Janet Asana Nabla mentioned, I believe your birthday presents a unique opportunity to address the urgent matter. While banning Galamsey may seem politically challenging, fearing its potential impact on election fortunes, you still have a window to act decisively. I encourage you to consult with the President and the Speaker of Parliament to call for an emergency parliamentary meeting where a ban on all Galamsey activities can be placed and also impose a ban on all politicians from using Galamsey as a tool to campaign. By doing so, it won't be your government alone taking the step, but the collective will of Ghanaians. If we wait until after the elections to tackle this issue, there may not be much of a country left to govern. Taking serious action now will not only protect our natural resources and our people, but it will also secure the future of Ghana for generations to come. Happy birthday once again, and may this occasion inspire you to lead in solving the Galamsey crisis for the sake of our nation's future. We PMP4 message.
This birthday message contains a petition.
But I think they came up with solution how it's supposed to go. I think that is the way to go.
Yeah,
that is the way to go. To solve the issue.
Ebi kura mo said that troll letter some day command crank and insang.
Yes, into a message.
Right approach.
PMP4 at the command. Okay, yanko jasomre.
Yo. Therefore, yan fast dama MTN. Na MTN for sign ayen se yefoforo biem. Se yefoforo oma ye no efa mobile phones a ye use yi ho. Na no bi omo ba be board dawro. Se wa wo pe mobile phone papa pa use. Nanso wusika nso enti woda so kuta adwadwede yi bie no omo se bra ombema wo slick one na emom ye mfa nchew wobesinsan krata na odi kuma bi ato ase se ye da bia se ye na wotwe se ye bosome na watimi edi achia na bosome nsia no utimi tua wia ane ye na 2 gig free data na nsisi ahodo bebre sa ka ho a wo de ma wo ane ye na wo nsisi ye bi no nso a Wamuzi sese nkrofo nyuma nkuma de afa na epagya ne ti ne de epagya ne ti nyina amopɛmoa e de free MTN ho no ɛno nso sansese ye na da so na nso mu nkyere mu de na nka be 100 ana 0244 308111 0244 308111 na oma kyerem akyerɛw enti yare no mesram yemfa time nto so a enche kra na Dr. Dujan Fintu asiemfema ho ɛno nti efa ne se midima 4 Herbal Clinic Dr. Time da so atwuma agogo eye bu akwa ho enti o se ya afre no 0244 774282 obia wa yare akokora abrewa baba wa ba mu a se de yare ne tie bia o se fabra no betu ase enti ene na Ghana Career and Migration Fair no ebaso wa mu de na watwe miensa na edi sa adwuma na nso kuma se de no de eye na fam yenu no wa de ye eye 16th and 17th bosom ya ye wa mu ye yi ewo eye Golden Bean Hotel anopa nonkron ebremu we nti omo abia nyuma pa epe nipa ne oma ye adwuma na won so wakọ suku awie na won so pa adwuma ye no besia omo na enkyerɛkyerɛmu wo CV wo set no nyina watumi edi akonkita wo de ne koso a wo munwie na kyerɛ sɛ watumi anya adwuma etie ne de tol soap no ni yesi abatan obi ampe bi me no anka beje ne bag manam de akosi fie se de be na kwada ne to ne nsa na okuta deto batan wo sori ya na cheso afa deto wo de abusua ne nyina mo mfa nware na mo mfa mo ho ban na ensel de abusua no from James enti latex foam wo de deto so pedware ama wo ho ato papa bi awie no e wo sa wo da mattress papa so mattress a wo ho beto wo da sori na pa hu se watumi adanye mattress ada sori a na wo ho da so atwetwe wo eye latex foam no omu nkonwa bi na se so omode aba egu dan mu no eno no eye V and L shaped range sofa ne boada form panti mesro omu showroom bia kwa ya wo benya bi eti multi credit say mesro fa wo sika ne besie e wo multi credit wan se enrange se bi kra metin se yes se sika kra bia binom kra wo ho a wo pe bosia ye mawo wo pe bosia de a e wo so de cost savings and loans etiane no wa be bi account no e wo multi credit savings and loans ahadie se wo yan krankra se mo ye dom se wo account so ni account bosia no ba ye behwe ne yama bi nanso ne papa mu anka bi account no enti wo je bosia ne wi adwuma kro na ya wo de ekoye no wunya so mfa so da bia na de kakra betum na etimi aboa wo multi credit ese wo ade a eso wani ema wakoma eto ye mu no eno nso ne wo mani so ade hunu afi ye san so ade bi e friend say how purchase no anything wo person to fridge na ade koye adwuma wo person to TV board em bibia wo pe electrical appliances ofie de ayo na nso sika no nso ne se ne ma boa ye den etu beba multi credit o man kasa beto ama na wachiechie ne na multi credit bi e ben wo no ne sira ko na nkokon asema on betie no ma ye ne sa ananso be ebi me wa ya afre number 0244 176 901 na wo se ye typhoid ye funkro ye stroke eye dompemu yare mema prostate problems yi bia na etwera beda busuani bi so na hepatitis ahodo anyina wodidi aya na abohyehe wa ho be ma wo from pass sia na wasi from wugu nwani mase kire ma no sa nyare wane donso Dr. Nimonie obeso mu no wahwew ewo ni what scientific hospital wo hwa wodie mu wo be ma wa ho de tumi gina so na wa ware atimi a cha ma wo o kuma se ne nkran wachi motamal 7 tantra kwa no so Janet nchen hwa ena kuma se nso atonso mu na ako oni adanse rura bank ne di nhwa ani mu da biara da oye adwuma gise kwasi da anopa no so pepepe watena se enti frɛ doctor na bisa no kwan ne nkyerɛw 0244 08 7687 0244 08 7687 eya wo hwe Kessben TV ana won se junior science and math quiz ni ya pagam pa it sounds ya de koke university wo masom science STEM subjects no wo mpa na beboa wo nti se wo masom am yes multi credit ne Kessben yes ya de ho adene epia wo ene na encourage akwada no na junior science and math quiz ya kwada yi onfa no ho enhyem bi na nsantwerafo adwuma no kwankye de bi na aka ye wa hu wan se wo be ye fa wadwuma yi mu yi wonni mu hwe obi nso kra wachini ya adwuma no wonya bi se set na ekuta wo ntia entu be ko Sketch World Media Institute boso mi nsia se de ebesi abene wo pa anya asem kuma na efe wo wontimi nkwa weekdays no weekend classes akwanya kese da ho se opese videos na asu atwa de ko edu ye na apeso ye bie de mtre am ye na apeso ye bia edwomu kasa everything on betram watimi aye professional wo be dum aseda house afa ye friend say ye friend desk obenya forms ni bi ato ne boanya de ne kra ananso yira kwane ya afre sa number 0249 414039 sa enyumekwe ene kray mo de match dwumadie de ebrewo ene na KO
future and then yenwino mo so ehun DJ Pai the more ewo Kumasi Swame. You are indeed discharging your responsibility as the Vice President of Ghana. Be focused and don't mind your critics. They cannot match your performance, so they will always find fault with your administration. Dr. Baumia, keep your works up. Greetings to Dr. Baumia Odenho Kwekwapia, Honorable Maxwell of Osubuache Swami MCE, Dr. Bernard Asante, CEO Ghana Gas, and Honorable Elvis Osei Mensadapa, Afano Southwest. Okay, that also was there. Ode Amaye ene Anopei and so I don't know. We say vote for number 1. Number 1 means development. Special greetings to lawyer Michael Kwei Jr., PC for Dome Kwabena Komensa, Pillar 2, and Oduwe Abre. Virgin Chain Mensa, essay listening to you live from Akokere. Lawyer Andrew Amwakwe Siama is doing a marvelous work at Famuna constituency. Please Let's thank him by voting for him in the coming general elections. All right. Masawood or Bantama Kumase was it to fight against illegal mining requires collective actions and commitment from all sectors of society, not just the government. Let's all support to save our lands and water bodies. Hashtag still, it is possible. Regard to Dr. Ben Asante, CEO, Ghana Gas. Musa Bata was we fully support, stand with organized labor, and the planned strike on the 10th must proceed as intended because President Akufo-Addo, Vice President Bawumia, and the entire government are not ready to stop the devastation caused by Galamsey. If persuasion fails, force becomes necessary. And in a democracy, that force is channeled through protests and strikes to push the authorities to act. Organized labor is using the right tools to demand actions. We must support their efforts to protect the future of our people and our environment. My warm greetings to Julius Debra and Gabriel Aga. All right. Yeah, that was say. Musa Bato, and Abbas Amogobo Awofin. So, also President Ronaldo have shown that he valued his MPP party more than the good people of Ghana. His inability of banning deadly Galamsey is just a show of wickedness. We can assure the President and the MPP that whether they stop Galamsey or not, Dr. Bawumia is losing this year's election at all costs. Okay. Julius Agaoha and Tahiru, say, KOD, the next NDC Mahama government will establish Women's Development Bank, especially with a special purpose bank run by women to support women-owned and women-led businesses with low-interest loans and other tailored financial services on very flexible terms. It is time for change. Regards to my boss, Honorable Julius Debra and Gabriel Aga. Hashtag vote for change. Hashtag choose the umbrella. Hashtag choose 8 to break their 8. Okay. Ono enso edie eno Lawrence Wache etafro buche wasenia sorin kwanta Oben Unity Oil Filling Station. Also, good morning, Kodi. The leadership of organized labor respectfully must desist from the hypocritical attitude intended to make this government appear irresponsible relative to the fight against Galamsey. Where were they when Kweku Boahen and Co. went around all Galamsey communities across the country telling them to vote for the NDC so that they will allow them to continue with the Galamsey? And to the extent that former President Mahama even got the audacity to say that he will release all those who were arrested in connection with Galamsey in the event of him becoming president, at the same time that this government was seriously fighting the menace. This is hypocrisy at a record height. Greetings to all members of the Asorin Quantum PP Youth Wing, especially to Chairman Benjamin Dankwah, and also Edia Ode Abring and Anope Egum Mintimin Canning and Ayakoba. Yabekin Kang, El Hababamenko na Mema Honorable Ekyoko Frimpong, or no a formal DC Emma Secher Central. Oh, ha. Ekyoko, see, good morning.
Good morning.
Naboko there.
Yede
nyamia si sanso ena mewo Dr. Samson Anoma, member organized labor ono so ewa ha na ene ye share the outcome of the president's meeting with leaders of organized labor any ensema epiemu erika dia tudwa say according to the demands of organized labor omo epe a state of emergency and then immediate ban and halt of all mining activities in the country. Abaini Omusha, you know, the 5-pointer ayi eba bonting ebi says parliament reconvene modern na omahwese LI 2462 ya eno eboa ema man kratasi etimi etu efo agudie bi ewo forest mu no ombe revoke eno eka ho bi. Ase afi omasan e de atudwa se ose organized labor emwa na omo entimi ensi Galamsey no eho ekwan na eno so eho ensem enso ewo hanuma eno so yebeka eho ensem enso omra ye to ase afi Omo assign e de atudwa say obesan intensify the laws enforce prohibition of mining in water bodies and forest reserve and so ha empowering law enforcement agencies so between illegal mining e de free honum cooperation between attorney general and the chief justice na no so aboa metimi e di nsem no enten afei eye presidential candidate bia na yoko jiname ato abama no bia no ono so den sabeshe pact ase alabo
yeah
mame shase mfamfiri ho no yenhwe galamsey hu sensem ni nhyiamu a aban ene organized labor ye still the man say yeah meeting nyame adoma 10th omo ede omo nade egufom mame tio
de edi kan no me fa sa kwanya isu na Maakye Kessben 93.3FM nyina enkanka wona ya wo tie yen free ensuta kwa ma biposo ne nkrase me kasa kire central
okay
ene me partifo a omo ani abre na omo bontoa se na ebe ya nyame boa ebedi nkunim especially regional chairman ene ne mpanimfo minua midika ya advocacy bi na me ka se me ya kusi September ending afefiri ho kono na ma change na ma kasem foforo ye bie ya trosem no ko Genesis 4:10 me ka no brofo na me de kotwi abra ya Cain kum ni nua Abel no ena onyankopon efre Cain na sma ya onyankopon kan yini. The Lord said, "What have you done? The voice of your brother's innocent blood is crying out to me from the ground for justice." The voice of your brother's innocent blood is crying out to me from the ground for justice. Amplified version and America. Yatu aba the year 2020 enipa enwotwe ewu. Techiman South Ablekuma Savulugu Omampani nanado ono ye Ghana mampani ye hwese obenhwehwemu na nipa ya momogya egu fom no ye hu ni enti aye ba sa nipa ben na koye saade no ane soma o me de na saade no bai na wona ya wona busuafo watwere wona busuafo no so no ekwan ben ye befa so aye be momom patesika besi na omampani so onye ho hwe na me de se me mabai enanka ye beto aba enanka nipa nwotwe wuye ene yedi nkunimu a National Cathedral kura ya wo so wo sie no o ka se me nkonkoye committee member kura nka menye na eno ka ho bi nti na National Cathedral no kura no besi ne wontimi nsie no me ka ne se me mpaye ne se aba ya ye betu yi MPP ya o mampani na nado mfa se woda no eno wo mu ni nkugu se ne be ya nipa no a ya o mo hwere wo mo nkwa na o mo mogya egu famu a ya esufre nyankopon se onyankopon wontie won se de be ya pepe ye beba no wo mo mpaye no onyamentie yo afei maka we ya wie no na de meka efa galamsey hu ene
organized
labor and sensem ho eni me ba no na me tie Dr. Bia na o ka se ye se o mon ko strike a eye unethical nipa ya ebewuo no ne ya de but ye o ha Ghana ha eduru se o mo katu asem ne ya de ye ka ho asem de o mo ko strike eno so e ke o di mi busa o
se ono doctor no kan asem
oh dabi si nyina adwen
okay
eno so e eduru se wo pena katu ya de ya na se katu asem no nko ye de o ko strike edi de o kan de bigidi se enya ne kan no afei de mesa ka bio ni se obi biara ya obeka se galamsey nsensem de yemfa nto nche ne entoa abanwie bia no saa nipa no na oni tibu abufo saa nipa no na onwini nipa ho saa nipa no onim ne yoka obia ya obeka se who can say, oh, be organized labor and semi, and we near the other and Kadia, but will be also the able to abaka na otumunu, Busumi and will be Kagalam say, and we near the other no. Sani pano. Sabi preduasa. No one union coachy. Sani pano, Nimini Oka, Sani pano, Unipano, Sani pano, Sabi Unitibua before. Not my ba and send some ya ba into organized labor. Almost say, almost echo strikey and Sunday beba assembly. And JBA, Ghana Water and Sewage Corporation. Already Barbontin say, a year Cape Coast. One more baby, processing so the more woman. Or how much you move abusia? Say, what say ya? Yes, some of the more monocrano, omutimi in young farmer. And no crown a coffers answer me by ya will be a house, yes, or Kaganam CSM, or was a galam sint. And Yanunkwa, a far back at 2018, Mikaisa Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, John Peter Mew, or can say, Yan and Cherry Ghana, you say, in Suo Yakra, any ano. As far back as 2018. And then Shishemua, yeah, Professor D.K. Suman, yeah, our chemistry department, University of Cape Coast. Also, my year say, the year cano and a crest and cherry beer, 1 year and the best in few base num. Ghana, in Swabia, ya wahabiano, a best say, this year crensu, a free, amanone. Enya nonkwa Dr. Sampende ya oye pathologist ya wo Convonochi Teaching Hospital. What's it enne enkwada ya wo mo bebre no. Ya bewo no na obi wo ha woni ani, obi wo ha ne nan ne nsa na ayede achiachia. What's it nyina free galamse ya ye. Enya nonkwa Dr. Dankwah ya wo Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana. Was a ne a new crowd especially bibi to say infusions. Ya omudi nsuo ye no. Say ne bo ayedin because hard metals to say mercury. Ene ne ekeka ho no nti no. Gi say oyire hu na so ne nsuo no so ye pa. No, because you the quality water ene ye. Ansa na ubetumi anya infusion no a ya wanya. Enti sa bre kura na ti say enti anhwe ni ye beto biebie no gi so omo kra nsuo ansa na omo tumi ade aye infusions enne yesi ye aduane kura ya ye de komanane no ahiase omo ahiase aye hwehwemu ohunu say chemicals no muni ade ewu we nyina de mikeka nyina kire say enye organized labor nko a but ohwe civil society of organizations asori empo UN office in West Africa and Sahel UN office say yenhwe ne galamse no say de yesiko no yenka ho asem na de aduro no aduru de yesi baby wo a ye woni a be careful ho tesi obi a woni ntrataka no akwa odi akosi yese ne yeso de obi abeka say be careful hwehwe no want na so hwe no want onya to wie na che chatanity free dia atra be careful eno de wo ye ho hwie nye yi unim ka yese benka wakwa akotu ukutu wie ye no aje wonsam ena ye kro no atra be careful.
Honorable, what is the way forward?
Sese ya no ne e ko ne say organized labor woman the last resort.
The organized labor strike and nkwa na betimi asolve. Is it the only way?
Say no so mampani wono wakaka na de otie de ne nkrofo no ka no e de na MPs no ka no a ene de wono kra ne woman organizer quite recently on TV so all ka no a omo nyina adwene ne say enya de ya galamse no omo ayo omo adwene say ombeko no ne anasa kina gisi ato abawi.
Per organized labor meeting with president and some day a year 5-point way babonting ya buying 8 na mo yen consider
me ba no na me tie de mo kan na me radio stations ni TV stations no ya na me nya daje entantio mo me wo ba ku bi mfa say TV station dey TV3 na me tachi na me ba na me ti a me nua de ekoso wo mmea bebre no ani say come say 9 out of 10 anytime bia no ye defend ya by say you ye defend ya by
no we yan the point
me make ye defend ya by including infu your friend is saying gadam sense mean and no na me one radio station me kura me modin but MPP member kura ya me mini kokochi ya ho no wo ka say wo mo ya wo mo defend galamsey nsensemi ya yes I radio station is grow one won support won entimi so me ka kire obi biara ya wo ha sanya bra yes so support sa no mani
okay
yes abra kure so support sa no mani wo de 5 points aya wo de aba one mampani no wa frɛ obi aka bibia kire no o mampani efi sensem yi ba wa frɛ obi aka bibia kire
so na frɛ organized labor say omomra no munye meeting organized labor yes omo construct no say omomra na yenye nhye mu yem pen mpo asibre
ya da se bi kura sanya organized labor nko ha kura asem wo yo mampani ensem bi be ye Ghana fo nyina asem anka ye pe bibi kura afi nanum what is waka bibi sa what is waka bibi o mu Ghana fo kura ase ye nipa ensem no he koso no kura nheda nhia no bia sa me de me sa na me hu no me hu se hia no bia sa
until 5 point win you don't consider it
na 5 point dey no kai
or say parliament reconvene obehwe se eye LI 2462 no
ye be menka wa kai le na me ka bi LI 2462 no ye nkwara abrem ye fie frɛ bibi Sofia wo mo de ye ka na sɛn forest reserve ni ade no ye mpanimfo no wo mo nimo na mo kwai no ya ye de kɔ ye frɛ ne sɛn forest reserve no wo twa ne kyia enti ye hɔ no ye mpanimfo ne mere wa ne nkɔkora mo frɛ Sofia kwai wo aha kura no nkonto mere kura ye nti wo mo so ate ase na saa no ma we nyina abrafo no kura na ye ma ye yo ansa na ye beba e de ne ka o mampani ani aba we say afedie de ye mra say obi timi kom kukutu gold nti nene en kan chene say sa de no ye yenye nti ono mampani wonim sa nti we hu ye nto aba ma no na wo wi a wasa aba be ye
okay
wa ba be ye to aso
de to so mi no and say obe intensify enforcement of laws prohibiting mining on water bodies and forest reserves
nti mfie nwatwini wo ba betena so no wonim say emra ye wo ho no esese wo ye emari ye ansa na kwan say galamsey no ene ade wako emfie nwatwini wonim sa enti ansa nto aba ma no no aba be ye emfie nwatwini afa no obe ye mra foforo de wo ho no enye emra no ho no enye to aso
honorable say ye can say say entina yana me pese be politicizing no because galamsey no sa issue say ye no
ya me metis obi kasa asem ye what politicization dey ne dey
so si yen santo abamma no
entina ma me politicization ne dey hen
ye hu no say a national issue
let's address it ne dey hen
o say enu nti yen santo abamma no me pese be say yes of course e ba sa ye na dey o you free mu dey ani akase yen hwe no from the citizens point of view
because me pese me ye ne ntem na to aso
the to sunsia empowering law enforcement agencies to eliminate illegal mining activities from these protected zones. D. Cooperation between Attorney General and the Chief Justice to ensure swift adjudication of illegal mining cases. E. Support a pact for all presidential candidates to commit to depoliticizing the fight against illegal mining. We name numa. Or the abetuya.
They say, "Uka say presidential candidates. Yet my emfa any politics no me ade nyina no." Meme de se wo ye mampani na so wo ho na unim ne wo ye na oni abre se wo be fight galamsey a de obi be kekora no mfanya sem because obi a ye a wo ye presidential candidate no no okọ no okaka bibi okoye bibi a ya emfa ne kwamu a wo kura wo tumi so ochi no wo tumi so ochi no na afa wo ha ne sen
okay
wo ha ne sen
Chia na bi koye demonstration koye nsem we kwachi o mede nsem abai
obi koye dey
koye demonstration mo ko say niam ya ya chi o mo enu amanfo asoro yitie yi chikro ya
de wo kan no
de wo ho me na de make no
de wo sa de wo kan no
de wo ho no
de wo ho no MPP fo a vigilante fo a ya judge ya sabi wafa furu omo koto share no so omo kra ya mo
so that show us the state Ghana you wom. That is
why we want
Tina the person
state no ya wo bia ya woda state no no ya wa ba ya woda no enti se wo ka state no a aba we ya wo no wo se me ka wo se me politicize
there be we galamsey asem nya aban oda nye we no galamsey asem na asem yen politics ya kan de eno de wa asem
me amaka aba ya wo no state ya wo de yaduro no state ya wo de yaduro no se the party for de o mo koto hye judge so me kwa menti bi mpani nsam da de matifi yaduro yi se nipa bi timi koto hye judge so ewo court menti bi da wa sa bia ye pese ye kwaba kosem mu a na pese ye hunu a enso so o mutimi ye na o mo ye so ye ma o mo be na se obi so o ye wo ye kire no matter what provocation ye timi chi wo mo every man di wo mo 2 weeks 2 weeks ye kwa ka mampani so no de enyo no na o chichiri nipa enyo no de wo mo court but attorney general you appoint Dampare ya woda prosifu anu no una osuma no mane ye de eso ye because they taking instruction from the Ministry of Interior enti won't be nyini hu mfiri mu enti organized labor no say no de akwakoba ne say wo mo susu o mo ma unim apart from that another researcher ba from Kolebu Teaching Hospital, one of the doctors say and fibroid by the age of 14 and could I be correct me a day in your fibroid fibroid ya o si gisenka o mo nim se bianka obi benya kra over 30 years
to for organized labor for strike no mo kono so
me for so 100%.
Okay, I come back
me the the SSO mo ye ne say e kwan yo be fa so to say bia oh say doctors na bia emergency cases no mo ne ade so o mbetimi aboa na o ma hwe se nipa nwu a na mom se ne be ya o mampani be hu se sa semi ya sem kese because o di agro
me da say
utie den party wu aka ye nyan na na no ayi wo se obi a doctor de o kai doctor ayi afri ye
man ko
ya sem no kai
man ko doctor no ma ho na minti
ya sem no kai ye de tie se wo mu nyan na o mu nyan china
mesa ba ho
right
mesa ba ho bi doc
yeah
my hwe so organize the ba ka ho
me ka ho bi pa
okay nti mo ko strike
fast strike no yeah ko strike
na say mo so mo ko
ehia
adentra
ehia kra
o ma bo aban so nti na ye nyina di gu ho
well
ebegu engu ye nyina
yeah the asem kra ye kan say aban de wakubi ye nyina ye wo track record say aban akubi
is it enough
na kono ekon a enkon mebwa
ekon enkon
and they clear cause galam say from 2009 bepem ende we sin kra do that say eninti no aban a wasisu kra timi eje licenses 2017 say omo bia ntu emma sojafo komu ma soja ni bi kra ko hia no nkwahia wo ya ni nyina betwam wo man mu che say sa soja like gidi yamfa kon ko hyenkofo no so enkunkum mo tutuo mo no eno so anso cd
okay
so that say anything akwa say sa galamsey problem no e was nya a better way
of solving
another better way if you fight
so you're part of the organized labor omo enso strike na so
yes so strike sa yenim say you say kongalamsey say de e was say yetimi ye na ye de stop no na anase ye di stop sa distraction na ekoso no e say yetimi ye na numanim ya so
mami musa say in your estimation e dey na betimi aye
yes
to solve this problem because see abaya abatros
yes
and sense
yes number 1 the way we behave Ghana for NDC MPP other political parties now okay nfa policies in room mpata sadena ye dia politics no e be difficult and no so na ma galamsey I a problem because abaya was this why risk averse kakra they say
risk averse no chere say
I say I say me take this risk no me take a be dangerous amame because my ye be amankrofo yi I take advantage of that atiame in 2020 ye nyina ehui say abaya ko galamsey de sojafo ni adade ma soja ni mekuwu ya ni adade a na ye koto aba no no say koto aba no am no o say afeni ya abato aba so o say galamsey asore enkrofo no say NDC for say he adentina mo akogina galamsey site o mo haba no onye no a moto aba ma no won na egum adwuma no na ye de ye nim say nyame na hira galamsey so amamo what I say eti mo hwa empanyfo mo wo mo na hye mineral commission wo mo na da no ye ba o mo bema mo concessions a mo tu galamsey ama galamsey adware mo eti mo to ba mayan so wo hu asem no
sometimes you confuse your home with galamsey and illegal mining.
That is the issue. O say no ekoba ne say ye ka mining asema
ye di na
galamsey.
Okay.
Eti am I difficult to even distinguish? Because you nipa more license aban am license omo to gold enam say enkrofo no omo to galamsey na omo nim na omo fam mraya omo so omo the same methods do no so the same method and eti untimi hu say we e license na say we oni license eti o ye na we so ye and omo ye adwuma no so omo ni authority bia say ye ka ko bisa say wo lances na say wetima chew na won ta enye sad no eniti ekoso a na ekoso all right eniti no politics na ye di agina galamsey na ye beto aba 2024 enkrofo bi aka be 60 days enkrofo bi pese omu yusu eno na omu bi aba no fin di galamsey dware aban no na aban no esan ye tan na enkrofo san to aba because 2020 no mo yes ano records no say galamsey size no or moto abati a aban no enta because my risk averse and didn't know so minister na sema no kana oboso no strategy almost no say so kaka say be google galamsey say ya microphone na fa chire abeka almost on google galamsey na no ya mama ya we vice presidential candidate okọ western north for baby o say galamsey no modwuma because aban we ba no ogu adwuma nti mba da didi mba ye galamsey no na galamsey na mba ya no ye ba bacho manu isi mu kana wasi me mama ye galamsey no na mo sumu galamsey no kura mama ye na mo ya e be kire mo kwan mo fa so mba ya ensensuo wo kansa eti se galamsey no dia oboso se galamsey wanka se mine proper mine wo se galamsey mo be dan so ma tutu nsuo mo ye to gold wo suom na mo mutu a e bia e be kire mo kwan a wo fa so ensensuo
ada na ye di ho abrosa.
That is the question. That is why I can say Saudi organized labor no politics and omoye.
Identity politics.
Politics.
Obi ehun se ne men koso na so sorry etia.
A cunning way of repeating 2020 no. Ogoma hu se omo ko galamsey site a. Omo ne sa ese ne ya hu omo to yaka. Eti ya go twa omo video abeka. Eti now omo be create platform using the people. Na fe omo de galamsey na sabe dwara ban wo nipa ne nyina anim say aban na ontimi hwe galamsey yie aban hwe mra aban na ye say and aban na ye say then they are fighting the government to fight the galamsey, but that shouldn't be the case. They should support the government to fight galamsey.
Okay,
so it is the issue of fighting the government to fight galamsey and na man political because say aban kra no ma hia aban misa munya botre na galamsey no yakwa enema bebre ho a GSM na so no ye betimi timufra ye benim betrase. This is what me dwensem betimi aye 5 points but mu fa ma dem betrase na mo so mo de madwena ba na ya hwe kwan ye befa so a ye betimi akosa adie mo say still ye ba ko strike no e kire say or agenda and nya de o kano and ye issues e wo say o strike no na nkrofo trafie na nkrofo status na nkrofo ko hospital na omu akowuwu na fe ye bo another is aban say won ko galamsey na aban na ye galamsey na antine doctor for no ko strike anything no aban na ekumo aban na ye mu say that is political philosophy the NDC in particular is using and no na concerned organized members of organized labor. Yes, you know, we love our country. We are citizens and we are not spectators. We will not sit on the fence and pissing. Young criticize your buying or bra young need ideas. I remember buying organized labor leadership. Since galamsey buy 20 years tantine that day. Why now? Why now? What does it? Now, I want trans, I will born near my so said this our plans. I put me that cook say, near she share, I buy one for most many and trans. One of the duties. Say organize labor. We pay for one in there. So we go share by nine galam say, build a policy document. Near from fighting galam say. Why be? Munye. No one could demand of the government to do this. You are fighting the government. Now, fighting government, you think you are fighting? You are fighting. When you are the opinion, Winya. And anything I can say, Sadeno and Kabaya, Munchin sign. Now, mum back because more than we are now, money and fadging. Yeah, members, a base, your base. Money and fadging, no one about Bontebe rubbish and say, Omonima fadging, almost Omonima fadging. So do you think say a buying method and that's a way or they are fight galamsey no has been the best? Has it been the best? No, nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. Anything I can say, we need to think of how a bit solve because a buy the anya best in the anti solution. Still a galamsey is going on. Okay. To buy any from there. Okay. Yes, we have find solution. Ma, yeah, ni pano organized labor. Solution by Nedaba. We are challenging them. Say. Enka omunko for all political parties, presidential candidates, mon for obi and this mo policy on galamsey saying MPP mo policy saying afafanto mo nyina mo mra ne trust ye nyina trust round table na fe yem build one document and ye aban no ba de obenya bia sa afafanto say MPP say NDC say gumo say me maame akwadon ko ne be ba oba no na wo fa so eti wo hihye na oye eti se wo ba na se wa anya sa adwuma na ene organized labor mpanyimfo kra mfreme kra mpo no mka se ye policy na ban pese oye won ne nkrofo no do
go kra be tosi about
eja wajo okay but muni hwe munya hwe irresponsibility on the part of our leadership so mo trase ye obehwe ade ha na abra ye kwoto aba no munim se ye hia peace na samre wunim se sa the more request no ye ntimi nya the all solutions no within that period they got to aba na yes had na yeden state of emergency no frɛ onye ne san onye ne den so we need policy be are fighting to declare state of emergency. What next? How is he going to fight?
Okay mo consensus
consensus no nti ye hia sɛ enka o mo suspend this ad no na wo mra fam na nyina yes me to me plans me was policy me adwen a fast you that fight galamsey looking at our other policies me really be about government policies political parties no or manifesto my head akọ ready ehunu obia person of fighting no and the tracia near build document we are supporting that way we are supporting the government to fight the canker because the country is for us so we don't fight somebody to go and fight for us near say say we are professors. We are lawyers, we are medical doctors, and you are a citizen of the country, and this is how you think. Your education is bad.
We are Dr. Samson Anoma, member organized labor, and Ote Ninkano. My member wrap up our honorable Ekweko from Bon. Let's about Dr. Ho. Honorable, finally. What is the way to go for?
Or no, say, or yeah, organized labor, yeah, would hear. Almost strike no na me member me pensioner me organized labor
by a Ghanaian
me Ghanaian crowd me organized labor
of course by a Ghanaian a local
a lopsided and cause say no buy or say or no tear strike and so dey obia ya ono so support strike no and there's an Ghanaian mission no can no to actually the tear strike no support na me so na me ko but what can no ma mienu a ya enye no kre
anything
the edikan no o say professor nana opoku agema say oba obemu o ma galamsey ni nsuo mu kro obemu o ma ya no atwere mo say de yesi ye no say wo video no ha fato so na menkyere ne say nyesa na tie enye no kre nyesa na o kan enye sa na o kan so wo video no obetime de ato so nti de doctor kan no enye no kre
okay say
me ba doctor jano me check him why
and afei de to so bio me di no ho ya say o say yen NDC fo wo no say yen NDC fo na tai wa hwe eku ahodo a ya omo so omo koye strike me yen NDC fo na tai omo achi no begini say sa asem no kran say so woka Kwabena to omo achi GMA Ghana Medical Association me minim ku aya ono oka ho aya o say oye oka concern hwan organized labor for no me minim ku ojo so oye UTAG go so oye die you UTAG University Teachers Association Ghana registered nurses and midwife association ekuo be na nka ho teacher unions me minim di baby aya owo omo nyina ye NDC fo ena wo ka kire say ye de ta kire eno de nko hwin sai kra because omo tia they tell say bi omo nim nyansa gi say ye NDC fo ne ka kire omo omo ye de say omo ye ade gina yeso ka sa asem no kra hwe nipa ahodo a ya omo wo sa kuakuo ya me bodin mu no wo mo nim nyansa say bebre omo a ya say be meme no kra no wo mo nim die ni nyansa che ye enti nye ye na ye ko kire omo de say omo ye meme no aya ye chi hei wo mo nim die e che ye enti sa asem mo
honorable hold on am until we answer na ye nto
mo nka sa asem
no to boni enti professor Nana Opoku Ajiman some no kind exactly way on one voice
enti sampane ye zaba no ibinya baze nyina ye gina hei ye nyime de amenfi ha galamse wo ha pa ana onyi ha galamse fu no he wonyi magana ha na ehwa enyanda nkotin na sabe yehu da gold wa ha na enyanda nkotin ni enya galamse wo ha na se enya abana ono a ejuma ohogbogun kakra oho no ogbogun ono so mfa ejuma nka ho a ebe na ze na mebu no wo ye se wehu isa na bran sampa na yezerba yesterday dem bi no krom also ya galamse na won sun say no the man na yeso e ba fodo ni a kiracha yemba da mo ba ye na nsunora on say ho na apo ho no bra on say ho ne daache on say ho ne bibia insin shisha pa mo na yezerba.
All right, I think it's clear. It's clear.
What do you say? You see,
that's what I said.
You see, me my radio so, and me can't send me my TV so, and me can't send, and my win challenging my main side. Because me can't mean him said you make an air. Now, me been to tell him. I mean, said yes, Sabi, oh, you wouldn't be doing money. I did not say I walk on him, Sanyano Cranoka.
Or say,
say, in swim, say, or Mubayan in swim. In swim ground, Bayan, near Tom said, Tatiana Walker. Opa repeated your kind. Netty. How would Sanyano Grand Engineer Soka?
That is what the woman said.
Or say,
or told or say, on him Segalam Sina no more ye. Na ombetrom kwambeyena ensei wo mu
that is the emphasis. This is where the emphasis should be.
The galamse no
this is where the emphasis should be. This is where the emphasis should be. Ye bekire mo kwa mo befa so ya ensei nsuo nji so opo bibi ka opeso oka bibia eno na ese so oka na nyase ye beye ni nsuo ye quite different from the America ye no.
All right. First of all, now, Doctor,
this is the first time.
Thank you very much, Doc. Finally, yes.
They can say, "Man, fat or kind." Or say, and then we galam say, "I koswa." The Tiancrophonian brie and sumo and swear say, and sua. We cry and tunun somo, be a tunun sum, and some cochron soon. Na I so no edico. Bi also some fine esinsuom ye nyina nim kwan galamfe omoya no enti wo benem tim ka ncham se ombe kire kwan ombe ya na enye ni sum obra ensuo no omum tubi onsuom de ase ne normally kan to sensu enti asam na oka no enoa na oka the mu tu galamse o na mom aban na abaso no mom adwuma gunti mai na didi enti galamse na na samoye na wadi didi.
Thank you very much, Dr. Samson Anoma, a member of the organized labor, Nomada, a honorable Ebenezer, a Kyoko Frimpong, and so as.
But next time, now the Obiswa.
Thank you very much, Medasipi. We need the Kwabena Sudan, Kwabena Queer Police, yes, I already ako, ono, ekaho, and Yadijumedi, every unnecessary Jumedi, April, Nafi, Yada, a Yenra, the day Ede Stefan, Kwachi. ono and director show no edi emma yen Samuel Sapon and Nana Kwame Sunday ehwe sound dem my Isaac Ansu ejina camera no echi edi emma yen. Yes sorry na afi sports jumedie no aba beto midfield action eba wamra se